Reinsurance originally, you have the original reinsurance. Now, the people, the head, like I said, was open-minded. The reinsurance had, you know how smart the guy. He said between screen and using artists, he preferred using artists. And so the original reinsurance was really not complete because there is a screen that's missing. But so next he had enough money and he wanted to do a development in an area across from Sheraton. The Sheraton is right there. There's a Firdaus Circle, and I have a book about it. Yeah,
This
you
is
have
the
this.
book.
Yeah, this is the information. Okay, I have a copy. I have the original report. You know, at the time, you know, this is square. This supposed to be there's a rapid transit system along this area, and we had to think of the future because that was of a later period, and we have to think of this important issues. This was close to the center, but it started. The building site is earlier, not here. This was close to the civic center.
Yeah, I think it's
Because you see, this is Jamhuriyat Street. This is your close. This is the Sheraton Hotel, okay? This is the river here, and that's the Firdaus Square. And this was also to be other development, and our site was this side. This is other department. Now this side has a chance to see the river, and who can see the river? We felt the main staff that are owners of this project should have an access. So the building had an 80-story high arch, gave these people an access from the chairman and the board all the way to the river. So that was really a flowing space. But the group, as you see, provided commercial. Within this commercial, we added. And then the administrative is behind it. But that is a commercial to be rented for part. And this is the administrative. And you see, this is the archery.
And what happened with the project?
Well, I tell you, we advertised it, and it was awarded to either Pakistani or one of these Eastern countries for $11 million. And it was awarded, and before signing, the government, that was in the 80s, sort of a budget problem, never done. But the site's still there. I don't know what happened to it. The guy, the chairman, moved to the Gulf. He's in Abu Dhabi now. I met him on one of my trips.
You said that when we met the last time, you said you very much liked the arch. You were very proud. You said that you were very proud of the arch.
Yes, and I thought it was like the complex for the agriculture. It's something, and why not have a nice cuts? Nothing to stop creative designer to do. And I thought, hey, the guy is quite understanding. He will allow us. He's not a typical government employee that doesn't want problems. That guy appreciated. He was very happy to get such a In the layout you have a courtyard, and then on both sides, and all facilities of gathering and food and all, and parking in there. All of these facilities were provided. It's most up-to-date services and all of that. It was well designed, and I think it is sort of at that period. I mean, you have to think of things of what is around what the period shows. This is something really new to have such a big arch at that period in modern buildings anyway. And it is supposedly commercial, but we integrated commerce with the quality of creative work, not just the standstill commerce. And he was very happy. And the first they suggested, okay, it was concrete. Let us see if you change it to steel. The contractor gave us a price. I think that was only an excuse. They want sort of a delay. They gave us the price, but they never awarded. Like a lecture I gave at Columbia with the new, invited by the new chairman, lady. Yeah. Before she became, I was invited, and she was a great lady. It really has the making to be a leader. And our lecture was assigned to be 1 hour, 1 hour and a half, and I turned about 3 hours. And with a graduate student, it was very enjoyable exchange of ideas and showing them how things really develop through samples of our work, each year. Now, chronologically may not be exact dates. I mean, few years, to me is not important. But the total of changes always a unique in the field. I mean, we don't have a repetitive work. I can show you a building I built for myself. It's called Munir's building. Everybody wants to do brickwork. Okay, so I'll do the brickwork. I'll show you how to do proper brickwork, more interesting, more enriching. That arch, I can show you a different one. That arch has great details, but it is not a literal translation. I just added a few things of how to use the brick in a simple way to create an interesting project. That's my building I'm writing about. This is a picture taken by Cecilia Perry. You know Cecilia Perry. She was president at Harvard. Cecilia Perry took it and she told me, "Oh, your building is still in good shape, don't worry." But this is 30 years after it's completed. Now, the sad thing, there's no control, management control, nobody there. I mean, our lawyer is only trying to protect our right and rent things and things like that. He doesn't understand. Yes, you see these details. You see, they start with the proper details on the top. And then look at this. This is a vault, but this is only using proper way, controlled way of design. And the arch becomes a rich arch rather than a simple arch. And we just added to the arch. Now, the railing is the standard, it is really a curve. Originally, they used a curve and a curve. So we added curve and square to make a new one. So this was sort of a simple way, but rich work in art when you do control rather than literal translation. So, I mean, years later, this was in the 80s, completed. And just want to show that you can do the simple brickwork with good command and not be a copier of people that created it hundreds and thousands of years. So that is reflected in other arches I use. I tried to make the corners sort of a transitional place that can tie the two sides together. I was trying to get the umbrella, but the bylaws of the city refused, so I only had this.
Where is the building?
This was built, you know where Adamiya Street, the main street, leads to the Olympic Club, which is a beautiful building designed by an Iraqi architect called Ahmed Mukhtar in 1939. Beautiful building. And this street here from this side is Taha Street. Taha was Prime Minister, is named in his name, Prime Minister during King Faisal. And it is right where Rafat Chadeti's house is a few blocks down. And this street is famous because many politicians were living in that area. As you know, this is part of city urban development when transport was more available. And that's how cities grow with good transport and things. And then they get congested. Then the car becomes the criminal, or it is a necessary evil, yet for the society, for the environment, they are terrible. And that's, I think, is where when you come to urban planning, you have to create areas for gathering rather than traffic areas. I mean, Tahrir Square. I have a nice building called Tahrir Square.
Oh, yes?
Yeah, it's Red Crescent. I'll show you. It's again, with the basic is already built on Tahrir Square. And, you know, the arch, I said, I use this just like it's an abstract of the arts. I used it often. I used it in the Baghdad Chamber of Commerce.